Ahem. Are you guys ready? I say wa, you say wa, wa! Should I? Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. No, of course I'm ready. Hi! I'm back! Good morning, afternoon, evening, tacos. The time has arrived for the war to resume. Oh my goodness. Hi! How are you? I missed you guys. Yes, the first war of the year. What year is it? It's 2023! Feels like yesterday I was writing the New Year's resolution with you guys. Actually, I was looking back on what New Year's resolution I made, and I feel like I need to do a apology stream. Goals for 2022. Go outside at least once a week. Ride bike. Release at least 2 cover songs. And 1 original. Stretch goal. Stretch goal. Do a proper cooking stream. Collab with someone I haven't collaborated with. There you go. I forgot that collab is actually it's short for collaboration. English. Oh, I do want to do one thing. I want to do a full Japanese only stream. And one last goal I do want to come up with is release art book as goods. That's the goals for this year. Or New Year's goals rather, not resolution. It'll be one of those press conferences, but like with the cameras, be like, Miss Ninoma Inanis, how do you feel about not achieving any of the goals you have set at the start of 2022? It'll be one of those like, what's it? One of those like serious serious backdrop with me looking down, solemnly wearing a suit. 本当に申し訳ございませんでした。It was all Pastina. She was the one who came up with the goals she knew she could not achieve. Where do I even start? I don't know where to start. I don't know if I told you guys before, but I have pretty bad, what's it called, anemia. It's where you don't have enough, blood cells to carry the oxygen, the O2. And a lot of the things that has caused some of the problems, like me feeling dead all the time, etc. It's always been like that because I've always had it. But the stress on top of me not taking care of myself very well made it pretty bad. So it got to a point where even when I was just sitting down, my heart rate would be going up to like quite high. So it's basically I was sitting down and my heart was still doing cardio. And I realized, I talked to my doctor a lot, and we realized we need to really fix a lot of stuff. It was a little rough, and part of why I had to spend a bit of time away from everything. I told members a while ago, but I basically had to spend a while with Mama niece and Papa niece. I spent a little bit of time with them. I didn't bring anything work-related with me while I did that. And yeah. Luckily, I'm just surrounded by such supportive friends and family and you guys I try to check comments at least once a while. I saw a lot of the clips you guys are making, even from my older content, and really appreciate it. You guys are the best. I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling much better now, much well rested. Yeah, I think I'm ready to come back to stream. I was like, after the trip, I will be back to stream for the New Year. And I was like, yeah. Hopefully Ina has not seen the 4th vlog tag. Well, even if I did not want to, it was trending. Like a couple days after I went on break, and I was like, oh no. What have I done? These poor people, they will click the link or to click the trending tag and they'll be like, what is this?
Yappe.
You guys are... I'm speechless. Oh, tacos. What am I gonna do with you guys? I'll leave you guys for a little bit and you guys go wild in all kinds of directions. Okay, where do I go from there? One of the things I think I wasn't able to do was actually meet more senpais because last minute my family decided to tag along, so there was not much free time. I don't know. Since the borders are open, I can go back anytime, right? I can go back tomorrow. Tomorrow? I can't do that tomorrow. I was wearing exactly the same thing, but I still can't do the voice crack. Pastina is too powerful. Tomorrow! Yeah. The only senpai I got to meet was, I think, Meru senpai, yeah. Yeah, maybe next trip I go, I will spend a lot more time, you know, meeting up with other holomims. I hung around with Callie, yeah. We went on tea together, but then Iris couldn't make it because she was sick. So Callie called Mel senpai last minute and she was like, yeah, I'm available. So I was like, oh, I get to meet Mel senpai. So I collected Mel senpai's hug. She's very soft. All the members have been very soft so far. Yes, collecting my hugs. Yeah, Meru senpai was so cute. She's so, like, soft. I can only say soft. I don't know how else to explain it. She's soft and small. Yeah, after that, I think, onsen ryokan. I've been waiting to go to an onsen ryokan for so long. So, yeah, we went to onsen ryokan for, like, I don't know, 2 days? 3 days? I don't remember how long, but it was great. Oh yeah, speaking of which, there was like, okay, as soon as I arrived in Japan, like the airport, I didn't run because I think running is kind of weird in the airport.
Wait a minute.
What happened was that there was like a parking lot, so it was kind of a shortcut, and I just jumped down. Yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't any parkour or anything. I was just jumping down. I was too lazy to find stairs. That's what it was. But if if they installed stairs right there, I wouldn't have jumped the ledge. But they did not. Therefore, I did jump. Efficiency is my #1 priority. I walked very fast with my luggage to the nearest konbini, and I finally got my mentaiko onigiri with some tea. It's been, I don't know how many years. Oh, but I got my mentaiko onigiri. My tradition. Oh yeah, you wanna know something funny? I don't know if you'll find it funny, but I think you guys might have seen when I popped into Callie's chat the other day. The reason I had to message her on her stream was because she left something in my hotel. She left like her jacket and like an Elden Ring art book and stuff like in the hotel. We like both laid on the bed together, looking through the Elden Ring art book because we went to Akihabara. I was like, oh, I'll just give it to you. I'll just bring it to you, you know, when I get back. Oh yeah, I think like Uniqlo was having I think they're still having the collab with Spy Family. I got some of the shirts. He's so cute. I got the Bond shirt. I love Bond. Bond looks like a capybara, don't you think? Okay. Hear me out here. Bond has those like little like darker fur boots, right? They kind of look like the capybara's like feet, you know? And then Bond goes woof, woof. I don't think capybaras go woof, but you know, Bond is very cute. I love Bond. Boof, boof. I went to see some family too, in Japan. Some of them live in Kichijoji, and some of them live in Shimokitazawa. And if you guys have heard Shimokitazawa before, it's because it's where Bocchi takes place. Bocchi the Rock, my favorite anime of the season. So I was like, wait, why does Shimokitazawa sound so familiar? And then my family was like, oh, it's where that anime Bocchi the Rock takes place. I was like, what? Because I've only watched like a couple episodes by then. I was like, oh, wait. And then they were like, yeah, there's this one club that it's actually based on. And they like took me around to the cafes club. Yeah, Starries, and there was like the stairs. They even got the detail of like the trash cans and stuff exactly the same. I was like, oh my god, I have never been here, but I know this place. And I know I really shouldn't have, but I think it was closed, right? So I went down the stairs, like in front of the entrance, and I did the little Bocchi spin, walking through. And then I slowly walked back up the stairs. And then I also went to that place where they took the group picture with the tree mural. And I took a picture of it. It was so cool. Like the picture, like the place where they took the picture, right, with the tree mural on it. It's kind of like out of the way, so I wasn't sure where it was gonna be. But of course, the locals knew where it was, so got to take the pictures. I didn't jump like Bocchi though. I just took the picture of the place. Yeah. Anyways, I have never related so much to a character like Bocchi. Yeah, and then in Kichijoji they have the capybara cat cafe. So there's cats and capybaras. This is the best combination you could hope for, okay? Yeah, that's where it happened. I pet the Cappy Blabby. Ah, it's like when the Cappy like approached me to eat the lettuce in my bowl, which is returned and was like. It was very, very cute. I had a friend who lived near Kichijoji too, so we went to the cafe together. And she watches my streams, right? And she was like, you know, I can finally see you, like the animals dodging you in real life and see if it's true. My cat sensors are very advanced. Except the cats don't like me. When I went to like the cat cafes in Japan, like I went with a couple of friends, and like all the cats were like, you know, when you hold a snack in their in their hands, they like all like swarm towards them, and they're like all like, give me snacks, and then like I'm like eagerly holding a cat like snack for the cats, and then like they just avoid me. I don't exist.
Yeah, but that's don't no, that's not on you.
That's not on you. I'm
Sometimes
not popular in cat cafes either. Only my own cats love me.
I considered bringing some catnip. Just look at the cats.
Ina,
Look
that's
at
illegal.
me. And since it's a capybara and cat cafe, there's a lot of cafes, right? So when you enter, you're given like a cat toy each. And so we were playing with the cats when the cappy was just roaming around. And when my friend like swung the cat toy, the cats went wild. They were jumping, they were speed, they were like shaking their little butts, like you know the thing that cats do when before they like pounce, they like shake their little butts. And then when I was shaking my toy, I was ignored. Like I wasn't even there. Like there was a cat like sitting near my feet, right? So I even like wiggled it right in front of its face. And then the cat stood up and I was like, oh! And then the cat just walked past the toy. It even like, you know, like hit the toy up with its head on the way. It didn't even look at it. It just walked away. And then my friend was dying laughing on the side, saying that it's true. Cats ignore me. And then we were like, you know, maybe it's just a toy. They just like, you know, my friend's toy better. We switched the toy. Same thing happened. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
But yeah, you know, one day I will have a cat that loves me. My own cat one day. That's my goal. One day. Anyways, yeah. That was the Copy Cat Cafe. It was great. Nani? Where did I go? I don't remember where this is. Oh yeah! Oh yeah. I went to Mika Picasso sensei's exhibition. It was in Shibuya. And I was like, oh, I might as well go to the Shibuya area. And I was like, my jaws dropped. It was such a beautiful, beautiful exhibition. She had a lot of artworks there. And some... What really caught my eye was like... I think it was like a collab with another artist where they put like paint on top of her painting. So it's like a little bit more texture. It was really, really nice. There was one where there was like actual flowers installed with the artwork, and it was super, super nice. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I think Bae went there too. I think we went. Yeah, it's Bae's mama, Mika Picasso sensei. It's so great. I think there was also one where you had to use the flash on your camera, and it like changes. Really cool when you take the picture like that. Yeah, I walked around a lot. Oh yeah, I have a funny story to tell. So I went to Akiba a couple times during my trip. I just like walking around that area. And one time I was walking and it's not the main road, right? It's kind of like off on the side, and it's one of those alleyways where there's a lot of like secondhand shops and stuff. And I hear a familiar song. I hear "O Chame Kino" down the line, like a little far away. I was walking towards it. And then I hear that it's not like the original version, it's like a cover version. I was like, oh, you know, what would be the chances if it's a Holo EN version? I hear a familiar voice. I'm just like, and it was like blasting on the streets. So I was like, what are the chances? And I look, and then it's like the EN O Chame Kino. I'm just kind of like froze in place for like 10 seconds. I was like, Machi. What are the chances that exact minute I was walking by the store, they would be playing a cover of Ochame Kino, and there's many Ochame Kino covers, you know. They could have been the JP Senpai's, you know, cover, but no, it has to be the Ian one. So I kind of like pretended I was looking at the stuff like in front of the store to just kind of like watch the screen for a little bit, and then I left. That was really funny. Yeah. It was kind of funny because, okay, so I told you guys I went to Akiba a couple times. I went back to Akiba again because, you know, I'm a big otaku, yeah. Since it was after Comic Kit, I didn't go to Comic Kit. I went straight to like Melon Books. I was like, gotta get the fresh doujins, you know, art books. And then it was so packed. It was really interesting because you know how I saw the times, right? It was like the 11 to, I don't know, however long they open till. But for the New Year's, usually stores are closed or they open later, right? But no, for Melon Books and like other like, you know, doujin shops, they open earlier. Because everyone rushes there to buy the stuff from Comic Kit that they couldn't get. Yeah, and I went, and then it was super packed. Like, it was musky in there almost. And, you know, I grabbed a couple things, and I headed over to the Hololive section of the store. I was looking around, I was like, inside I was like, they don't know I'm Ina. There was actually one art book that had me on the cover. I was like, oh, they don't know I'm Ina, I'm gonna buy this. Yep. But it was packed, right? So there was a really long lineup. The lineup went around the store, and the register is actually in the middle of the not safe for work section. And people had to wait in line for quite a bit, and there's literally, yeah. I didn't know where to put my eyes. I just stared down at my phone. And then I tried looking at the floor, but no, there's boobas on the floor too. I don't know where to look but my phone. That was pretty funny. I went to Kyoto and Osaka too. In Kyoto, I think we didn't do much. I only wanted to go to one place, and that was the Shimogamo Shrine. You guys know, one of my favorite animes is Uchiho Tenkazoku. And they had like, you know how shrines usually have like the omikuji, right? They have the omikuji, but the Shimogamo Shrine had a pretty special one where you could dip the paper in the water, and then your fortune would show up. But yeah, it was super cool. What was my fortune? It was a big good fortune. It was the best one. It says, "Leave it to your heart. Hold back on buying big things." What's a big thing I could buy? A bidet. Japanese bidets where your butt is warm when you sit down. I want one. Especially in the winter, when I'm surprised every time I go to the bathroom.
What the?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to see the life-size figure of Pekora Senpai too. It was in the Akiba anime. I was like, oh. Yeah. It was very cool. When people were taking pictures of it, I was just like, they don't know I'm Ina. Yeah, I couldn't find any of the goods. I think they were sold out when I went, but it was life-size Pekora Senpai. Yeah. I asked Mel Senpai for any recommendations. Yeah, when I met her with Callie, I was like, could I get some recommendations on some good takoyaki places? And she gave me a few recommendations, and one of them were actually in the station. It was really popular. I had to line up for it, but it was super good, so it was worth it. It was the negi mayo takoyaki. It had like a mountain of green onions on the top with some mayo. It was really good. And there were people who were like eating it like on the counter, like standing up, and there were people you can bring back home like mochikaeri. But I was gonna eat like at the place, but I I felt too pressured to eat fast. So I was like, oh, I'll just bring it back home and eat it. I don't think anyone really eats while walking around in Japan. You kind of just like stand around. And then the sign said if you mochikaeri, you can't eat like near the store. So so I kind of just like walked around with the takoyaki in my bag for a while. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was day trip to Osaka. I went to Dotonbori. Yeah, Dotonbori. Dotonbori. I finally went. This is like how many times I've been to Japan, but I've never been to Dotonbori. It was pretty crowded, but I finally got to see the Running Man. Yeah, I got to see a lot of tacos too. There's a lot of big tacos on the signs. I got to take a lot of pictures. The river and the signs looked really nice. So yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, and then we went to the aquarium. The Osaka aquarium. Apparently they had a copy in there, but I could not find the copy. It was a really nice aquarium though. It was very crowded. Very crowded, but very nice aquarium. I've got a cute little tote bag from there too. Yeah, we went back to Kyoto because that's where our hotel was, and then I found a theater. Found the theater that was showing a certain movie of Sword Art Online, progressive. I went to watch it alone. Yeah. Yeah, and then what else? Yeah, after Kyoto. Oh yeah, I went to Nagoya. Because a certain theme park opened in November. And some friends helped get some tickets to the Ghibli park. So we went to the Ghibli park. We couldn't get tickets for the Totoro one, and there's one other one. We went to the warehouse one. It was great. It was like trip down memory. I was back. I was like living in the Ghibli world, you know. They had a section for like Ariete where they recreated like the garden a bit with like the little waterways where they like walk around in, and all the plants are built like huge, so you felt like Ariete. There was also the train from Spirited Away, and you can sit beside Kaonashi. Yeah. Oh, it was great. They were actually selling I think when I got like a really early ticket, right? So the cafe wasn't open, which is unfortunate, but they were selling these like they had a name. It's like really square bread with like anko inside, and then they were also selling the milk in a bottle. You know, I'm kind of lactose intolerant, but I'm gonna risk it. So I bought the little cake with the. It had a name, but I forgot what it was called. But then I got the milk anyways. But it was so good. It was so good. And I won the lactose intolerant gacha that day. Nothing bad happened, luckily. Oh Well, yeah, and then I got to meet Iris too. And I got to meet Roommate too, yeah. And Callie, and we had a little bit of tea together. And I collected the last hug. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Thank you also to actually a lot of clipping channels too who, you know, kept you guys entertained while I was away, giving you guys content from my previous content. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay.